Hi guys, good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. I didn't have a good night last night, which I'll tell you all about that mishap later. Y'all know that went to the hotel and I'll tell you that story later. One of the questions that I get asked a lot is about what medications was I taking prior to surgery and how long did it take to get off the medicines after I had surgery. So my story, I went through hoops for like a year until I finally got my surgery scheduled. At that point, they had me on the sleep apnea machine, which I really did not use. I couldn't sleep with it. Just didn't work for me. I already have trouble sleeping to begin with. Putting that mask and everything on just made it horrific for me. So I got the machine and everything because they said, you have to jump through the hoops and you need it to get the surgery. I got cleared by the cardiologist, all that, whatever. But I was on high blood pressure medicine. I I was on heart medication that, like, 20 years ago when I had my daughter, half of my heart, there was a complication. So I have always had to take the medicine for that. I was scheduled to have my surgery after going through the hoops for a year. The day of my surgery, I showed up at the hospital that morning, 5:30. They had called me previous. You got to be there, whatever. I was going to be the first one. The lady's like, I've gone through 2 weeks of not eating the liquid diets and you're miserable to begin with. You're, leading up to it, what it's like. I get there, the lady's like, no, your surgery was canceled. I was, I was beyond devastated. Because here, apparently, when I had my pre-op blood work done, they found that I was now diabetic. Very high numbers diabetic. And nobody bothered to call me and tell me this. My surgeon's office never called to say anything. The hospital, no one. So I'm there on the morning of the surgery. So now they have to cancel it and they have to send me out to regulate the diabetes. And then they'll reschedule the surgery. So that took about 3 more months. They put me on the insulin injections, on a metformin. They regulated the numbers, got me to where it was all normal. And then finally, I got my surgery. The day of my surgery, I went into the hospital taking 13 meds. Like I said, that was the heart medicine, the high blood pressure medicine, omeprazole. I took that for years because I had heartburn all the time, constantly. Um, the metformin, the diabetes shots, 13 medicines I was taking. I had my RNY that day, and the next day, when I came home from the hospital, they took me off all meds. Nothing. Now, I've heard that some of you gradually, they take you gradually off whatever. Mine, they stopped everything. So I was in shock, and I've never had to go back on. I had to continue taking my blood sugar, and if it went above 150 ever, then I needed to call the office. And I still take my blood sugar maybe twice a week, whatnot like that. But I've never had to go back on any of the medicines. Med free since then. So I don't know how your surgeon handles it. Again, I get asked this a lot. Each surgeon is different, just like the eating plans are different. So I don't know, but that was my thought for the day. I was just going to throw it out there and let you guys know that. And I will see you guys later tonight. And I'm going to go take a nap now because I still don't feel good. Have a good one.